Hey, this is Rosa RCG Creations. How you doing? We're making today pineapple, as you can see, pineapple, habanero, and then pineapple jalapeno salsa. Okay? Because habaneros are very super hot. I don't do super hot, but my hubby does, and he likes hot stuff. So I'm going to make this for him. And what you want to do is take the head off, take all the skin off, take the core off, and then you're going to chop it in real long little spears. So to save time, because I'm trying to stay to my 20-minute under videos, I'm going to do all this and I'll come back in phases. Okay? Okay, I've cored and sliced, removed the core, and I put them all in little spears. Put it on a silicone mat on the cookie sheet, or if you don't have silicone mat, just use parchment paper, or just stick it on the mat itself. Okay, and then my 2 pineapples made 2 trays. Yay! Now I'm going to put this in the oven, 400 degrees, for let's see, what did my notes say? Put it in the oven, 400 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes. Then you're going to flip them over, and a sprinkle, let's see, 10, 15 minutes. Oh no, you just flip them over, because you've already got sugar residue already on the silicone mat. And then you flip them over, and then you bake them again for another 10 to 15 minutes at the 400 degree temperature. And then you take them out, and then you're done. And then we'll come to the next phase. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to show you. This is the caramelized pineapples look like. I got a little scorch right down in here, but it's mostly the sugar. When you sprinkle the sugar on top of the pineapple, this is the excess. But look at all that juice and stuff. That's going to be hard to clean. But anyway, there's that. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to cut it up into little bite-sized pieces and stick it in my jar, in my pot, my spot. I'll bring you back. Okay, after you do the 5 minutes of boil, you take it out of the pot, put it in a blender, and you want to chop it up really good. You don't want to purify it, but you want to chop it up really good. And once you do that, you put it back in the pot and cook it for medium-high heat for another 5 minutes. Then you're totally done. Then you can. So I will bring you back. Okay, we're done. This is the batch with the habaneros. This is a batch with the jalapenos. They were both done exactly the same. It's just what I did is I cut the recipe in half, and I put the equal amount of jalapenos as habaneros, and I only used 1 habanero pepper. So now we'll let it cool off tomorrow. I did reserve 1 of each little sample so we can taste it. And just a second, I gotta finish doing my dishes, and then we'll do the taste test. Okay, here is the taste test. This one is a habanero, and I'm using my Tostito chips. And I'm chicken, so I'm only going to do a little bit. You can definitely taste the caramelized pineapple. Yummy, that's really good. Let me get one with a little bit of the pepper. There's the red onion. And it looked like there was a habanero right in there. So you're right in there. So let's take a taste test on that one. Ooh, you can taste the kick. It's not excruciating, and I think it's because it's overpowered. Not so much overpowered, but because we added the sugar to the pineapple, which already was sweet because it was a sweet pineapple. That you can definitely, after you've through chewing, you can definitely taste the heat. Okay, but it's not like, oh my God, give me some milk. You know, but there's just a little bit of heat there, so. I'm going to save some of this for hubby so he can do a taste test. Ooh. Yeah, you can definitely taste the heat after you've already chewed it all up. Now we're going to do the one with the jalapenos. Okay, so I'm going to get myself... Okay, the spiciness flavor is already gone out of my mouth, so it doesn't even last that long. Okay, and when I was younger, I used to eat a lot of spicy stuff, jalapenos and all that. They didn't bother me, they didn't faze me. When I hit my 40s, I had to quit eating it because then I got acid reflux and all that. So, but I've been staying away from it since my 50s, and I'm now 60. And so I can tolerate a little bit of it. I just can't do a whole lot of it. But I love the spicy flavors. And I go for taste, not so much for spice. So now let's try the jalapeno. You could definitely taste the pineapple for sure. And it's really good. I would definitely like... I wouldn't just use this just for salsa and chips and dips. I would use it to put over like some grilled meat, chicken, pork chops. Even over a meatloaf would be fantastic. Because it gives you just enough sweetness without overpowering. And then you have a little bit of the heat. And I like the fact, you see how, let me show you. It's not real watery. And I like that. So it's not a watery salsa. This is definitely something I'm going to make again. But as you saw in the prior shot, it only made 2 1.5 pint jars. So I'm going to have to triple or quadruple it to make it worth my time. Because you know what? All this cutting up and all this processing and then putting over the stove. And luckily it is only 5 minutes in a water bath canner and all that. But by the time I had to get my water bath canner, because it's a big one, you saw it, it's a big one. Well, in fact, you know, I don't know if you did see it in this video. You've seen it in my other videos. But see, there she is. She's a big one. She's the big one, and she's from Ball. And there it is, all the water steaming out. We'll drain it in the morning, wash it, put it away. But as you can see, it did, I did give myself the 1-inch headspace. So it did make 2 full 1.5 pint jars, which is good. So that's perfect. That's enough to go to like to a party, put it over some cream cheese, or I'm going to be making a whole bunch of that stuff again. But anyway, we thank you so much for watching. We catch you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.